Hey, Sarah, how you doing?
I'm good, Fatboy. How are you?
Well, the Easter holidays are over. How do you
Yes,
feel
they
about
are.
that? Did you have a lot of fun?
I did, but I feel nothing about it because we never take any days off. So it's not like it was a holiday or anything. I had to come back to work, and we were working on Monday as well.
How about spiritual? You didn't feel anything inside your heart that spoke to your evil ways and the need to repent?
What evil ways?
What? Aren't you a sinner? I thought all Christians confess that they're sinners.
Yeah, but I prayed this morning and I was forgiven. So as of now, I haven't yet committed any sins yet.
Yes, you have.
But maybe during the day. What sin? What sin?
The sin you have committed is this. You haven't yet told us what's popping. So
you know
please.
what? Let me correct that and rectify that right
Thank
now.
So, what's popping today?
Well, there's a gentleman called David Liebensohn, and he is accusing Kim Kardashian of ruining his life. And if you are on TikTok and you are, always on TikTok, you may have seen a video going viral with a gentleman holding a placard with a handwritten note on it saying, Kim Kardashian ruined my life.com.
So, in what ways did Kim Kardashian ruin his life?
Well, the story behind the phrase is that, and this is still through very unverified, it's all alleged. We do not have any verification of this information except for what he claims. But it's quite interesting and it's quickly spreading on social media. So what happened is that the person behind the poster pointing the finger at Kim Kardashian, he goes on to claim that he's the original author of Kimoji, and that is Kim Kardashian's app of gifs and emojis with her face. Have you seen the Kimojis? Okay,
No.
like how we have avatars and emojis on our phone?
Yeah.
Well, Kim Kardashian has an app that has her making all these emoji faces, basically.
An app?
Yes, so people download this app and you can use this app in your texting. And of course, every time you download, Kim Kardashian gets richer.
So you download this app, give Kim Kardashian money so that her emojis can appear in your text messages?
Yeah.
Why
I would send you a smiley face, but it's the smiley face of Kim Kardashian's smiley face.
And you'd have paid money
Yes, of course.
to obtain that emoji.
That is how it works, yes. Well, the app was released back in 2015, and at the time, Kim said that it had taken her around 2 years to make it a reality. Well, the version of this gentleman called David, who has already sued Kim Kardashian for taking advantage of his work, is far from that. When he goes on, according to him, he goes on to say that Kim Kardashian and Kris Jenner began communicating with his company in 2013, and that was through to 2014 to negotiate about the brand. And then he said he did have a meeting with them in person in Calabasas, and once they discussed the issue that had brought them together, he went on to show them the idea of the Kimoji, and they allegedly reached a verbal agreement. Then they started working on the project, and then later Kim Kardashian's legal team reached out to him and asked him if he had trademarked it, and they would help him register it. And that is where everything went south. They stole the idea, they trademarked it. He went on in 2019 to sue them for $100 million, in which he said that he had evidence to prove that he's the one who created the concept and the app. But then Kim Kardashian and her team, countersued him for $300 million. He later withdrew from the lawsuit, but they actually made him pay their legal fees, and that is of about $400,000. He lost his job, he lost his family, the wife and the kids left him, he lost his home, he's living in his car. But here, take a listen to what he had to say.
All right.
Hey TikTok, my name is David Liebensohn, a once successful business owner, now sleeping in my car. Some of you may recognize me from a story that Kyla Zhao put out a few days ago. To be honest, I didn't expect all this attention so quickly after launching my website, Kim Kardashian ruined my life.com, just a week ago. I'm embarrassed to admit that I wasn't exactly prepared for the amount of views, over 300,000 clicks on the website in just a week. For those that don't know, I was a self-made entrepreneur who founded my own startups, one of which Kim Kardashian stole. I tried to sue her for fraud, but that didn't work out for multiple reasons. My attorney at the time, for some reason, started suggesting I voluntarily withdraw the lawsuit and try arbitration instead. He said maybe he can sort it out on the golf course with their family attorney.
Big mistake.
Then Kim and Kris decided to kick me when I was down. When I didn't follow through with arbitration, I got other advice that was a bad idea. They had their attorneys send process servers to serve me papers to pay their $400,000 in legal fees, harassing my family. There's a lot to this. There's going to be more parts coming soon. I really appreciate all the support. Thank you.
Yes, well, he now has a GoFundMe account, and you can just find him on TikTok if you want to support this gentleman. But you see, this is the thing about doing business with anybody. You have to have contracts from the get-go. Even after the first verbal meeting or agreement, everything has to be written down.
There's that, and also...
And,
there is also such a thing as counting your losses. Like, you know what? Sometimes you just have to accept you got finessed, and sometimes the person you're dealing with might have a situation over you, and at that point you kind of have to say, okay, how can I make the best of a bad situation?
Yeah.
And perhaps if he had listened to his lawyer and found some sort of compromise, he could have at least walked away with something.
With some money.
Because now, not only is he getting nothing, but now it's like he may have to pay money.
He is paying money.
And he is paying money.
He's paying back those legal fees of $400,000 money that he doesn't have. He says that he has gone bankrupt. He's living in his car and he's working 2 jobs. He lost his family. It's a very wild situation. So,
be careful.
Be very, very careful. Don't, always do a lot of research before you get into business with anybody. Well, also there have been claims again about the Kardashians that they have been stealing from a lot of startup companies and entrepreneurs, stealing their ideas. And actually there's a whole website that is dedicated to, trying to out them and saying that they have fleeced about 15 startup companies right now and stolen their ideas and their concepts, and that is how they're making money.
That's capitalism for you.
That
the
is
best man
capitalism.
wins, or in this case, the best woman.